So this is without the most powerful gaming laptop I ever tested, the ROG Strix Car 18, an absolutely powerhouse featuring an RTX 40 series GPU and an Intel 14th generation CPU. But what a sacrifice. Let's find out. Hello everyone, I'm CheCo Tech, and before we dive into the video today, I want to give a huge thanks to Asus for sending this beast of a laptop for testing. And just to let you know, Asus have not seen this video before. You guys had no input whatsoever and no money exchanged hands. This laptop is a loaner and it will go back to Asus after this video. However, this video, that's our sponsor, that's Jimmy Joe Food. But more on that later. Now, let me lay the basics over here so we get an understanding, yeah? NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4090 laptop GPU with ROG boost, so 2090 megahertz at 175 watts and 16 gigabytes GDDR6 memory, an Intel Core i9 14900HX CPU running at 2.2 gigahertz with 36 megabytes of cache and up to 5.8 gigahertz, and this is in 24 cores and 32 threads. 32 gigabytes of DDR5 5600 mega transfers a second for the RAM, and a dual 1 terabyte NVMe SSD 4.0 in RAID 0 configuration, so that's double the speed and double the capacity as well. And let's not forget about the screen. It's an 80-inch Nebula HDR display with a 240 Hz refresh rate and a Quad HD Plus resolution. And you are probably wondering about the price. Well, brace yourself because it's £4,000. £4,000. So let's talk about design of this piece, starting with, well, the massive 18-inch display. This provides about 12% more screen space compared to last year's model, the 17-inch. And they managed to do all this without dramatically increasing the overall footprint of the laptop over here. The bezels are, well, impressively thin, especially the bottom one as well, allowing Asus to squeeze in that extra real estate screen. However, all this power does come with some trade-offs. The Scar 18 is a little bit thicker and a little bit heavier, coming at 3.1 kilos to be completely precise, but make no mistakes, this is actually a desktop replacer. It's not a laptop such that you will just take around in your backpack for all day. One of the standout features is the improved cooling system as well. So Asus have increased the cooling area by a whopping 82%, which is crucial when we are dealing with, well, high performance components like a 4090 and an i9 14900HX. This thing got so many fans that they even got a fan underneath the WASD keys. So that will cool your fingers while you are in intense gaming sessions. And for the RGB, well, ROG went all out with this one. We got RGB everywhere. We got light bar, we got, well, keyboard as well. We got RGB at the back. We got RGB ROG logo as well. So that is helping with that gamer aesthetic that we got over here from ROG. Here's something that might surprise some people that have ROG laptops already. Webcam. Finally got a webcam. It's a basic 720p camera without Windows Hello support, all neatly housed up here in this little notch that will help you open the laptop with, honestly, like one handed. The keyboard is, well, as good as never, with minimal flex on the full decking and a full number pad. And the trackpad is also wider and taller. So combine this with the slimmer screen bezels, and this is bringing you to a very nice, aesthetically pleasing laptop up to date as well. Now, let's get to the part that you've all been waiting for, performance. With a spec like this, you're expecting this laptop to be a powerhouse. well, I'm happy to report that it doesn't disappoint. In Geekbench C, I was seeing, well, incredible scores. The single core scores came in around 2711, while the multi-core score was pushing an impressive 16,509 points. And this is fully testing all the power of the i9-14900HX processor. But moving towards Cinebench at 23, this laptop scores a 1,814 in single core and an incredible 22,843 multi-core. So these numbers put this laptop on one of the highest ranking laptops in CPU wise, but GPU performance around an Engine Heaven 4, and the score was 4161, which is incredibly insane for a mobile GPU like this. This is honestly pushing to desktop GPU's territory. Enough benchmarks, let's talk gaming. Starting with Cyberpunk 2077, running at the native Quad HD Plus resolution with settings maxed out, I was seeing average at 90 frames without ray tracing. Turning on ray tracing and DLSS 3 with frame generation, I was hitting an incredible and smooth 120 frames. That a game such demanding as Cyberpunk 2077, that was incredible. Formula 1 2022, it was running like a dream in this machine. Maximum settings with ray tracing and DLSS 3 enabled, I was constantly above 200 frames. And the 240 Hz display, it was finally being put to good use over here. And even in Flight Simulator, that is a CPU-bound game, was running incredible. All settings at ultra, I was around 60 frames with jumping nearly to 120, so that's nearly double with DLSS 3 frame generation enabled. And it's worth noticing that, of course, like many laptops, you got many different profiles like balance, silence, performance, and turbo. This was all in turbo mode, which maximized performance in this mode. So the CPU is drawing about 65 watts and the GPU is drawing 175 watts. So yeah, it's a bit louder, and the full load that has measured fan noise around 45 to 50 decibels. That's the price that you pay for performance in a laptop form factor like we got over here. Everything needs to be cramped in here. So the cooling system, that's an incredible job. Even under substantial loads, I didn't see any significant thermal throttling whatsoever, and the CPU temperature was 93 degrees, while the GPU stayed under 80 degrees. So that's only impressive with the power draw that we got from these components over here. And while putting this laptop to the test with all this non-stop action and gaming, it's easy to lose traction of time and forget to eat. So that's where Jimmy Joe Foods come in. They offer a range of nutrition meals replacement options designed to keep you fueled without slowing you down. Whether you are deep into an epic session or just working or racing against deadline for work, Jimmy Joe's shakes and bars provide everything that your body needs, but in some essential nutrients and energy. And here's the best: use code CheCo20 for 20% at checkout in the whole website using the link below. So that's CheCo20 for 20% on whether you are gaming, working, or just in the go. And now let's dive into the most crucial aspect of any gaming laptop. It's going to be connectivity. The ROG Strix Scar 80, well, doesn't just impress with its raw power, it's just all the connectivity that we got over here. So I'm going to break down all the ports because they are honestly seriously impressive. First up, we got not one, but we got two high-speed USB-C ports. So they are USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C with DisplayPort and power delivery support. So perfect for connecting to an external display or charging your phone or anything like that. But the real star here is an Intel device, so it supports Thunderbolt 4 as well. Well, legacy devices, of course, USB Type-A. We got two USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-A ports. So they are okay. We are talking 10 gigabit per second transfer speeds. And for video output, Asus, well, hey, I've got you covered over here. We've got a HDMI 2.1. So this is the latest and greatest HDMI, capable of pushing 4K, 120 or even 8K at 60 frames. So if you want to connect this to the big TV or you want to connect it to an external monitor, it's perfect. So let's talk networking. We got a 2.5 gigabit LAN port that is not your standard gigabit, it's 2.5 times faster than normal gigabit. So games will download even faster, and you also got Wi-Fi 6E. So I wish I saw maybe an SD card as well, and maybe a couple more USB ports, but all the ports are on the left hand side and the right hand side. No ports at the back. The whole back is just fully for ventilation. And now it's in the name, but 18-inch panel, which is massive for a laptop. It's not just about the size. This display packs a serial punch in terms of, well, some resolution and quality. We're talking 2.5K, so that's 2560 by 1600 pixels in a 16 by 10 aspect ratio with a WQXGA resolution. So it got some sharp visuals wherever you're gaming or editing video or just browsing the web. So that's 16 by 10, give you a little bit more vertical space compared to a 16 by 9, of course, and it's ideal for productivity. But the real star of the show is the mini LED technology. So this is not your standard LCD display. Mini LED got a much better local dimming, resulting in deeper blacks and brighter highlights. So give you that HDR content that you go on. Speaking of HDR, this display support HDR Vision HDR. This means that you are getting the best possible HDR experience with incredible contrast and color depth in, of course, compatibility content like movies or games. And color accuracy, well, this is 100% DCI P3 color gamut. So colors are vibrant, and it's also Pantone validated, which means that colorist or color professional people can trust this for you accuracy when you're working. 240 Hertz refresh rate with a 3-millisecond response time. So that's battery smooth motion that can give you that competitive edge in, well, fast games. NVIDIA G-Sync is well support, so goodbye to screen tearing and any shattering. You also got anti-glare coating, ensuring you like no distraction by reflections whatsoever. And with the MUX switch and NVIDIA BAM's Optimus, you can switch between the Intel graphics and the NVIDIA graphics to reduce power draw as well. The best balance of performance for your battery life. But the short answer is Nebula HDR display is an incredible technology. Whether you are gaming, seeking every competitive advantage, or a content creator demanding color, or maybe both, just someone who appreciates a stunning visual experience, so here. And let me stop you there, because when you're packing so much power into a laptop chassis, cooling became crucial. It's a piece of art. And Asus and ROG have done an incredible cooling solution in here. The laptop features Asus intelligent cooling system with includes like several keys. So I'm going to list them over here. So we got liquid metal cooling, both in the CPU and the GPU, and they are also treated with thermal grizzly conductor strip liquid metal, which heat transfer much quicker from the chip to the heatsink, and that go to the vapor chamber. Vapor chamber is also larger, and it covers both CPU and GPU for a wider surface area. Fans, we got arc flow fans. So they are custom designed fans with 84 blades and different thickness to optimize like the maximum performance with the minimum noise. So we got vents at the top. We got vents in every single size as well. There's 4 vents and got a frost force technology. So this directs the airflow to the components, ensuring that everything is cool under that heavy low. But the result is as expected. Yes, it does get hot, but it manages it at the same time. So it's keeping temperatures in check, allowing for no thermal throttling and that higher performance that we're expecting of such powerful components over here. But in conclusion, I'm wrapping it up, the ROG Strix 18 is a powerhouse that delivers, well, in all fronts. Combine top tier performance, 4090, 14th gen i9 with a very nice, impressive design that let you meet, yeah, it's a gaming laptop, but also it's just all stealth, matte black everywhere, and it looks very good. So if you're looking for the ultimate gaming laptop, this might be the one. Just remember it's £4,000. The link for that will be down below if you want to check it. You may get special offer, Amazon Prime, or other different days. Just remember, thanks for watching. Just don't forget to like this video, comment and subscribe for more tech and in-depth reviews. I'm CheCo Tech, and I will see you in the next one.